Yes, sir. Welcome back to Timers TV. This is episode 8. And for today, we will be bringing all the day 3 and day 4 transactions, a quick recap on the trades and also free agent signing in the NBA. So let's start off with this one. Bryn Forbes will reportedly be returning for a second tour of duty in San Antonio as he leaves the defending champion Bucks in favor of a contract with the Spurs per Shams Charania. The Bryn Forbes is back. He's like going to be a replacement for Patty Mills, who left for the Brooklyn Nets. Now, we also have the Atlanta Hawks securing their young power forward, John Collins. Okay, this is per Woj and Sarah K. Spencer of the Atlanta Journal. The deal that Collins agreed to is a 5-year, $125 million deal that actually includes a player option. So the gamble for Collins paid off. Remember, he wasn't given an extension and then he balled out and he got this big time extension. Collins will be staying with the Hawks. Then Kemba Walker, who was traded to the Thunder, versus reportedly waived by the Oklahoma City Thunder. And once the buyout is completed, he will be going to his hometown, New York Knicks. So Cardiac Kemba is back home in New York. New York City and Kemba Walker together once again. Next, Orlando drafted Franz Wagner a few months ago. Or not a few months ago, just a few weeks ago. And now they've apparently made sure that his brother Mo Wagner, who played for them last season, will also be staying put. This is per Josh Robbins of The Athletic. So the brothers will be teammates this coming season. Next, the Chicago Bulls have been very, very active in free agency. They will be adding another big man in former first rounder Tony Bradley. So Tony Bradley played very well for the Thunder. Now he will be playing for the Chicago Bulls. And then Enes Kanter is back with the Celtics. So he's been like a ping pong ball here, bouncing from Portland to Boston and back again. So now he's back with the Celtics again as he has signed a 1-year deal to go back to the Celtics. And then maybe in one of the toughest stories out here, former All-Star swingman Victor Oladipo will be returning to the Miami Heat. This is tough because Victor, remember, turned down a major contract prior to this one, or prior to the season, and then now he ends up getting a minimum deal. We also don't know how healthy Victor Oladipo is. He has really not looked the same since the injury. So wishing Oladipo all the best. The next, we have the Sacramento Kings. They obviously liked what they saw from Terrence Davis, who they acquired from the Toronto Raptors. So Davis will be back to the Kings as he has signed a 2-year deal that will further allow him to develop in Sacramento. That's according to multiple reports. Then we have former Warrior second round pick Eric Paschall who played very well for the Warriors last year, he will be reunited with his best friend Donovan Mitchell as he has been traded to the Utah Jazz for a protected future second round pick. This is according to ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski. So wow, Pascal and Mitchell will be teammates next season. Yes, sir. And then we already reported this one, but just to finalize the numbers, Spencer Dinwiddie will be going to the Washington Wizards in a reported 3-year, $60 million contract via a sign and trade. That's according to Shams Charania of The Athletic. This sign and trade is or involves 5 teams, so it's a very complicated one. Bottom line, Dinwiddie will be back with, or will be going to the Washington Wizards. And then we have Saban Lee, who had a decent rookie year last year with the Pistons. He has agreed to a 3-year deal with the Pistons, of course. And then according to that was according to ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski. Then we have Raul Neto, the Brazilian. He will be staying put in Washington as the Wizards really like what they saw from him as a backup point guard. So the Wizards signed him to another contract. And yes, sir, Danny Green, who was rumored to be coming back to the Lakers. He won't be coming back to the Lakers, but instead he will be staying in Philadelphia as he signed a 2-year, $20 million deal to stay put with the Sixers. And then we have, Knicks fans will be happy with this, as their most improved player, Julius Randle, he's their all-star and main man, decides to stay with the Knicks. Congratulations to Julius Randle, as he agreed to a 4-year, $117 million extension. All the hard work has definitely paid off. Congratulations to Julius Randle. Next, we have Ishmael Wainwright, who played in Europe. The former Baylor star played in Germany and France in the past few seasons. He's known for his defense, and that apparently was noticed by Masai Ujiri as the Raptors agreed, or Wainwright and the Raptors have now agreed to a 2-year deal, according to Adrian Wojnarowski. And then Frank Kaminsky, the former National Player of the Year from Wisconsin, will be back with the Phoenix Suns. He was a decent big for the Suns last season, even had a good game in the finals. It will be a 1-year deal, according to Mark Stein of the New York Times. Then we have super sub Lou Williams. He will give it another go-around with the Atlanta Hawks. This is according to multiple reports. Williams and the Hawks have agreed on a 1-year deal. And then Canadian center Tim Birch, who was acquired by the Raptors after being waived by the Orlando Magic, will be staying put with the Toronto Raptors. His 19-game audition was obviously enough for both sides to continue on. That's according to Adrian Wojnarowski of ESPN. Then Kelly Oubre Jr., the former Warrior, the former Phoenix Sun player, For a, he will now be going to the Charlotte Hornets as the Hornets and Oubre agreed to a 2-year, 26 million deal. Oubre averaged 15.6 boards in 55 games with the Warriors last season. That's according to Chris Haynes of Yahoo Sports. Then we have Willie Hernan Gomez. He will be staying with the New Orleans Pelicans as he agreed to a 3-year deal for Shams Charania of The Athletic. Hernan Gomez averaged 7.8 points, 7.1 rebounds for the Pelicans last year in a backup role. So he obviously provides them with size and rebounding off the bench. And then, I'm sure the Warriors fans will be happy with this one. One of the most beloved players in recent Golden State Warriors history will be taking a second stint with the Dubs. According to Jonathan Abrams of the New York Times, Andre Iguodala plans to sign a 1-year deal with the Warriors, a move that was also reported by Shams Charania of The Athletic. Then we have the Nets, who have also been very busy these past few days. They will be adding another wingman in DeAndre Bembry, who played for the Toronto Raptors last year. Bembry averaged 5.7 points, 2.9 rebounds, and 2.1 assists in 51 games for Toronto last season. This was reported by Woj of ESPN. And then the hero for the Los Angeles Clippers, well, one of them, he really had a great run, not just in the Western Conference Finals, but in the playoffs per se. We have Reggie Jackson. He will be back with the Clippers as he plans to sign a 2-year, $22 million deal with the Clippers, according to Woj. So Reggie Jackson will be back for the Los Angeles Clippers. And then there was a trade between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Memphis Grizzlies. As Grayson Allen, the sharpshooter from Duke, will now be playing for the defending champions in exchange for last year's 60th pick, Sam Merrill. So Sam Merrill and 2 future second-round picks will be going to Memphis for Grayson Allen. And then another former Duke star, Justice Winslow, who has been injury-prone this past 2 seasons, will be playing now for the LA Clippers as he has agreed to sign a 2-year deal with them, according to Woj of ESPN. Winslow really struggled with the Grizzlies as he only averaged 6.8 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 1.9 assists in limited action due to injuries. And then finally, Kawhi Leonard will be resigning with the LA Clippers, according to Chris Haynes of Yahoo Sports. Leonard has been one of the top free agents on the market this offseason. Of course, this has been an issue because he opted out. He wanted more money and blah, blah, blah. Bottom line, Leonard will be staying with the Clippers. He most likely won't be playing next season because of his ACL injury during the playoffs. Then another superstar here, Brooklyn Nets star Kevin Durant. He plans to sign a 4-year, $198 million contract extension. This is according to the boardroom and ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski. And then the star player of Summer League so far, Former Georgetown Hoya Omer Yurtseven will be playing in the NBA as he has agreed to a 2-year deal to play for the Miami Heat. Kid has been balling out in Summer League as he has registered 52 points and 27 rebounds through his first 2 games. So that is it for days 3 and 4 of NBA free agency. Again, please support us by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Follow us also on Facebook, Instagram, and on Twitter. This is J.I. Dimes saying keep safe, everyone.